Hey guys, welcome back to the Container Market series. I am going to do my best to sound as peppy as possible. This is also going to be the driving in the car talking series because I got food poisoning this week. So Wednesday night I got sick. Yesterday, Thursday, I was down and out, did nothing. I have no extra prep ready because I was planning on doing it Wednesday, Thursday because I had other things going on earlier in the week. So that kind of ruined those plans. I did feel okay this afternoon, so I got a couple of things done before I had to leave. But Daniel also got food poisoning, so he has been really sick. He got it much worse than I did. I feel so bad for him. So he's really sick, but he's on the mend. Anyways, that's what's going on. I'm on my way to the Container Market now. It is like 2:30ish. I'm running a few minutes behind because my car's still in the shop, so I had some like rearranging of vehicles to do this morning, or this afternoon. So got it all sorted, got the kids where they need to be, and yeah, I am going to be surviving on goldfish and ginger ale today. I haven't eaten anything more than a couple slices of bread in the last couple days, so I just brought just plain little crackers, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But it was raining when I left, so hoping that, and it's supposed to stay kind of cool, so I'm hoping that it doesn't get like downpour crazy rain, but I don't mind a little overcast day because then people have nothing better to do but come out and shop with us. So looking forward to that. Yeah, so we'll see. If you guys haven't watched the series yet, I've set goals for myself for each week. So each week I would like to make $400. So it's 2 days, so about $200 a day for a total of $2,000 at the end of the month. So because June is a pretty slow time of year for me, June and July, all the J months are slow. January, June, July, right? So June's pretty slow. So 2,000 would be great to do at this market. It's a pretty laid back market. Yeah, so I'll show you the setup when we get there, and it's going to be pretty much the same as last time, I think. I don't think I'm going to change anything. It worked well. I liked it. But yeah, so hopefully you can hear me okay. I got another microphone because I know it's really hard to hear me sometimes. So it's hooked up to my seatbelt at the moment. So we'll see if you guys can hear me better or worse. If this is absolutely terrible audio, I will re-record this part, but you won't know that because I'll tell you if it happens. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm on my way. Hopefully I'm not late. And see you there.
Okay, I'm here, I'm set up. I got a haircut, and my bangs haven't learned what to do yet, so just ignore them. Sorry, shaky camera. Yeah, let me show you what's going on here. So, second sale is partially restocked. I didn't have time to do much. I did one more measuring spoon. I have a couple of these spoons that I added. So let me check out Stan. I haven't put my stuff out yet, sorry. And I only had time to restock one, the measuring spoon set. So I've got 4 available right now, and I've added the sunflower cutting board because I got some more in because people still wanted them. So, and I was out of the sunflowers. So that's what it looks like. It's raining. It's 4:30, and I think we've seen one person. It's very dead. I'm hoping it picks up after people are done work. Yeah, otherwise it's been pretty much a bust of a day. Oh well. I'm almost done my goldfish because there's nothing to do but eat. I'm kind of thinking I might want to try some real food. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till after and grab something. Something mild. What's something that you should eat after you've had food poisoning and you don't want to eat anything? But I'm starting to get a little hungry for the first time since Wednesday, so I guess that means things are settling down in the stomach region. Don't know. Maybe that's TMI. Sorry. But yeah, just eating my goldfish and sipping on my flat ginger ale.
Okay, guys, day one's over of this weekend. This road's a little bumpy, just a heads up. I'm gonna, hopefully it won't pick it up too bad. It did in the last video. I'm hoping with the mic it won't pick it up this time. But it's gonna get dark soon, so I wanted to update you before it got too dark and before I get home, because once I get there, then I usually forget to do it because I'm hanging out with my family. Today was dead, like so dead. Which is fine. This market is kind of like that, like it's hit or miss whether it's any good or not. So yeah, so tonight was like so dead, which is fine. It's all good. I really wasn't feeling that great anyway, so I was feeling better. Like the fresh air was helping, but I haven't really moved in a couple of days from being sick, so I've just been lying on the couch. So there's a lot of like energy exerted today, so I'm kind of glad that it was quieter because I didn't have a whole lot of people to talk to. I would say if we saw like 20 people out, like 20 couples or families out in 5 hours, that would be it. I'm not really sure. It rained a little bit when it first got there, but it was over within like a half hour, and then the sun was out. But people weren't even really out like at the civic center, like using the facilities or anything. So, and there was only, because they have yoga every Friday night too, and there was only 2 people who came out to yoga. So people must have had things going on. I don't know what was up, but it was quiet. I didn't make a single sale until 7:25 p.m. So it goes from 3 until 8. And my first sale was at 7:25, and my second sale was at 7:30. I had 2 back-to-back sales, and then that was it for the night. In 2 sales, I still made about $85. So that's pretty good. I'll take that. So yeah, so that was the breakdown for today. Pretty quiet day, pretty chill. I was okay with that. Hopefully tomorrow will be better though, just because I do have a goal that I want to hit. So quiet day's okay. Quiet weekend, we don't want that. So, but it has been decided that next weekend, instead of just Friday, Saturday, I was talking about maybe doing the Sunday as well because it's like Civic Center days. But I think what I'm actually going to do is the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm going to do 4 days next weekend. So it's going to be exhausting. Um, and I'm taking on extra shifts at work next week as well, just because there's a gentleman out kind of indefinitely right now. So the girl who I normally work with is covering his shift. So I don't. So they're just kind of looking for extra help. So I said I would go in a little bit. Like instead of just doing like a 4-hour evening shift, I'm going in to do an 11-hour day shift. So, which is fine. It's next week's just going to be a really busy week, but hopefully one where I make lots of money. Anyways, the point of that is, even if this weekend does kind of suck, I am doubling my days next weekend, which I wasn't anticipating doing. So that will hopefully make up for the lack of sales this weekend. Now, that's not to say that tomorrow's going to suck too. I have no idea. Maybe tomorrow will be great. The weather's supposed to be like nice, like 22 and sunny. So people should be out and about doing things. So yeah, so that was it. I'm gonna go home now and probably go to bed. And I'm still not feeling great. Oh, also, I decided to try some food. So I'm kind of on the outskirts of town, so there's nothing really right there other than Starbucks, which is a little bit too rich for me right now, and a Dairy Queen and Tim Hortons. But so I was thinking, I was like, I'll just go to Tim's and get like a plain bagel with some butter. But all I've been eating is toast with bread, toast with butter, like for the last 2 days. So I was like, I'm gonna try like something a little more. So I was like, I go to Dairy Queen and I'll get just like I just ask for unsalted fries and chicken fingers. And if I can't do the chicken fingers, because they're just breaded chicken, so it should be okay. But if I can't, I'll bring them home. Someone at home will eat them. So anyway, so I go up to the drive-thru and I say chicken fingers and French fries with gravy, because I love gravy and their gravy's pretty decent. And I've only ever been there once before, and that's exactly the same thing that I ordered, and they never gave me gravy. So I specifically said, don't forget the gravy. And they're like, yeah, yeah. So I get up, and I ask for a bottle of water. So I get up to the checkout thingy, I pay, I drive away, I look at my bag, and I'll show you a picture. I took a picture because it was disgusting. There was like a handful of fries, chicken fingers were okay, and no gravy! No gravy! Again! What's wrong with these people? And then, so I'm like, okay, whatever, just eat it. Maybe I didn't need gravy anyways because my stomach's not great, so I don't know, whatever. And then I go to grab my water because there's salt on the fries, even though I asked for no salt on the fries. So that was another thing. And so I go to take a drink of my water, I grab it, and I twist open the lid, and it's not sealed. It's like totally open. What? I just got over food poisoning. You think I'm gonna drink an unsealed bottle of water now? Maybe I'm being like paranoid, but ooh, I wouldn't drink it unsealed even if I hadn't just had food poisoning. So now I'm really thirsty because I had salted fries and chicken fingers, and I feel okay. I ate it and I feel okay. So that's a bonus. But we'll see how I feel in a couple hours. But I'm so thirsty, and I ate it right away, and I have a 45-minute drive home. So, oh well, that's what we're going with. But honestly, today, like, other than my crappy meal at the end of the day, I don't even know why I go to fast food because I'm always disappointed, as usual. But that's that. Otherwise, the market was good. I mean, it was quiet, but it was good. I still made a couple sales. I've never had a no sale day. I've had a one sale day. The least I've ever made at a market in a day was $20, and that's actually not that bad because I know people have made no sales or worse because my items are a little more expensive. So if I make one sale, it's you know it's more than a couple bucks at least. I'm over the 400 mark anyways because last week I was at 350. So let's just hope for a better day tomorrow. So I will, and yeah, I will talk to you guys then. Bye. Good morning, guys. We are back on our way to Petawawa, day 2. Today is Saturday. It's beautiful today. Of course, it's calling for thunderstorms, so we'll see if we actually get them, but it's only 60% chance, and it's kind of like on and off. So hopefully today's a better day. But yeah, I still wasn't feeling super great last night after eating, so I'm still going to take it easy on the food today, but I am going to stop and get a coffee, see how that goes, because I miss coffee. I need it. It's been like 3 or 4 days now that I haven't had coffee. 3 days. So I'm gonna stop and get a coffee. Maybe just a plain bagel. Again, stick with what I know. And yeah, I will update you guys when we get there. Hey guys. So today actually went pretty good. I did not update you. Sorry. A couple of the regular girls were away. They had like sisters family members filling in for them because they had other events. But there was a pop-in lady today beside me, and I was chatting with her the whole time. She was phenomenal. Actually, I bought one of her plushies. She makes crocheted like baby items, and it's like a mix between like a stuffed animal and a security blanket, and it's so cute. And it's a little white and pink cow. I'll have to show you. I'll show you. I have it right beside me. Okay. Look at how cute it is! Oh my gosh! So, my friend just had a baby, so a little baby girl, and she loves cows. So I got her this, and it's so soft. So, anyways, so I was just chatting with her the whole time. But yeah, today went really well. The last couple hours of the day were really slow, but I did about 300 in the first couple hours. So that makes up for the crappy day yesterday. I didn't really make any sales after noon, so it was like I said, it was pretty quiet afternoon. But I still hit my goal of 400 for the weekend, so super happy with that. And so back next weekend, except it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I will. It'll be. I'm hoping. I don't know because it's like there's like a big midway going on, so it's either going to be like amazing or crappy because I'm what I'm hoping because like people will be at the midway. But what I'm hoping is that parents drop their kids off, say go on the rides, do your thing. We're gonna go shopping. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be 4 days instead of just the 2. So I think I'm gonna set a goal next weekend for 600. I'm not gonna double it just because I'm not too sure how it's gonna go. But I think 600 should be doable over a 4-day period. So I'm gonna do Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm gonna do shorter hours on Sunday because I like to go to my grandma's for breakfast on Sunday, and I don't want to miss that. So instead of doing 10 to 3, I think I'll do 11 to 3, just to give myself some time to hang out with my family because we are family people. But yeah, so I'm actually headed to my in-laws right now. for barbecue. So we'll see how my stomach does. Actually, okay, so I didn't eat anything all day today except a plain bagel with a little bit of butter. I did have coffee this morning, and I felt okay. So I splurged. Maybe this was a bad idea. I don't know. I decided I needed to go to Starbucks because I haven't gone this week, and I didn't know what I wanted. And I wanted something cold, so I just asked the drive-through lady, and she was amazing. She's like, "I have a recommendation." I altered it slightly, but I got a grande shaken espresso in a venti cup with vanilla cold foam and vanilla sweetener. So she had said do the cinnamon or the caramel sweetener. Those were her favorite. Cinnamon and the cinnamon would have been so good. But I was a little bit hesitant about getting a shaken espresso anyways, as it was. So I went with vanilla. But oh my god, it is so good. Okay, I know I'm not like new to Starbucks, but I've never had anything with cold foam before. If you haven't had it, have it. I'm sure you had it. I'm probably the only one in the world who has never had a drink with cold foam in it, but one sip and I was in love. We have a very large tip. I was like, oh, this is amazing. So, anyways, that's what I'm drinking right now. It's so good, and I'm sure that I will pay for it later, but I don't care. I love food, and I miss it so much. It's only been a few days, but I am just hoping that I'm on the mend. So, anyway, that's my update for today. I'm gonna end this video here because there's not much else to say. Super happy that I made my goal for the weekend. So we're still on track. Actually, well, the week before I think I only did $350, so I'm about $50 behind being on track for my big goal, which is $2,000 for the month. But I'm really hoping that next weekend we can do a little extra with the extra days in there, and that will make up for it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.